she's gonna retire me.
Wow.
So if she retires me because she has a higher earning potential, and we can have all things we want, desire, needs, and help others, why can't she give me the softer life?
But it also can apply to the males if you want to lay around the house and have your woman do all the work. You know, that can apply as well.
Welcome to Date, Affirm, The Real, our live podcast talking about today's relationships and its effects on us all. Please welcome our hosts, Marcus Goodwin and Don, aka Junior Lily. Let's get real.
Don, what's going down, brother?
Can you hear me? Because I think my screen just froze here.
Yeah, screen froze. Let me take you out and bring you back in.
Yeah.
Take you out to bring you back in. Take you out to bring you back in. Oh no!
It should. Let me see if it's connecting. Just getting the back and shit. I know what it was. I messed with this wire over here. Hold on, man. Let me.
Yeah. Well, you do your thing. Let me do my thing. Let me go loosen this booth.
Yeah.
So,
go ahead and start.
welcome to
come
Date,
right back. Yeah.
Affirm, The Real. I am Marcus Goodwin. One of my co-hosts, Don, aka Junior Lily himself, gets his equipment ready. I'm gonna start from telling you about Date, Affirm, The Real. We started this platform. We're dealing with dating, relationships, and everything, especially in the Black culture, of maintaining positivity. Something that's not being appreciated enough. Hey, Diggs. Hey, babe. I see y'all out there. You know, but we also want to make this. We also make this an open platform for everybody. We understand that everybody has their own thoughts, opinions, and we just want to make this a whole platform of communication. We want you to express it. We want you to share your positivity, your love for others, and love for yourself. Most importantly, you know, this is why me and my wife started this. But like I said, these are our opinions, and these are our experiences, and these are our truths. And I welcome everybody to bring you or to bring me your truth and your experiences, because I want to hear about them. I want to experience them through your eyes. I want to know what makes everybody else tick. You know, I want to see why we having so many differences. And I also want to see why we have so many commonalities. These are things that Date, Affirm, The Real are about. You know, this is the way we can express to each other and how we feel. As long as we keep it 1, real, 2, positive, and 3, most of all, respectful. You know, we get out there, we may curse a little bit, we may get funny. But at the end of the day, we're about moving forward. And this is what we are, this is what we're standing for. You know, we're starting to wind down this season. You know, holidays are coming up. Usually when the holidays come, we start, you know, getting ready for a new year and retooling. But let me check on Don real quick. You know, we start retooling. But I am so excited. I'm getting amped up now, because here at DAR, we about to get it in. Don, you're black, but I can hear you, everything you're doing, bro.
Yeah, I'm still having issues, man. So I'm gonna have to
just go dark. Just go dark. I can still hear you. I don't care. We got to see you, bro.
Okay. Let's go then.
Let's do this. So tonight, our topic: men versus women, or is it us versus, what was that? I forgot topic.
Men versus women, or us versus the problem.
Yes,
sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, man.
So the reason we talking about this, like I said, Dari, about positivity, and I am so fed up right now with the algorithm.
Yeah.
The algorithm is messing me up right now. When I say the algorithm, it's like it's what the men think of what women think,
There we
or
go.
what the women think what men think,
Mm,
or why men acting like this, or women acting like this. You know,
mm,
the algorithm is playing with it. Just because I like something or may say, okay, the content is good or it has some fine points. Now, don't keep bombarding me with the negativity.
mm. Okay.
You know, let me give you an example. So, Don,
Yes, sir.
what, give me a fact. Give me a fact about women.
They're beautiful.
Safe answer. All right, give me a
They are.
negative. Give me a fact about a woman's personality through your experience. All women are what? Don't say beautiful. Damn it.
Very in tune with their emotions.
Yeah. So, women are. Now we flip this and say women are emotional.
Mm, okay.
Women are not logical. They always want to lead with their emotions first.
Mm,
Is that true about some women? Yes. Is that true about all women? No.
no, no.
And this is the thing that gets me. I may know they may not be talking about all women, and they may not even be talking about most women.
Mm-hmm.
But we generalize so commonly. It's hard not to like make that feel like it's talking about all women.
Of course.
And this is the algorithm. I'm not saying when I say the algorithm, I'm talking about everything from the
Mm-hmm.
people who putting that content out like that
Mm-hmm.
and don't put anything positive with it, or to balance that out, or supplement it with factual
Mm-hmm.
psychological data that's been written, documented, and studied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are truths and your experiences. But damn, if everything in life you did was jacked up, you need to reset on your life. Now I don't mean suicide. I mean reset, get in tune with yourself. Look at what's
Yeah.
going on, because everybody ain't fucked up but you.
Yeah. And the whole world's not negative, or it's not everybody or all these people, or, the common vocabulary that's get thrown around. And I think people say it in terms of how we speak to each other in public or in a group setting. But the totality is that algorithm will multiply that by the thousands and put it constantly in our review when it comes to social circles or social media, and portraying that negative image is almost like it's by design when that information comes out.
Yeah, you said it exactly, by design. All right, so something I ain't gonna say I'm not proud of, or I'm saying or I'm proud of. Back in the day, I used to watch Jerry
Hmm.
Springer. I didn't want to care about, oh, they found love. No, I want to see ding ding swing.
That drama fest. Who the baby that? Who the baby
Drama
that?
fest. Yeah. These are, and that
Mhm.
sells. I get that, but that's not what we hear. This is data from the
Of
real.
course.
We're gonna stress the positive. So let's
Yeah.
debunk this. We're gonna focus on, like, you first thing you said, tell me about a woman. They are
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah.
They're beautiful. Is it about all women? I don't know. Is it a power by a majority of women? Yes. Or is it all about? Can it be all women? Yes, because everybody's probably beautiful to
Of
somebody.
course.
You know, all these things can feed into a positive or to a negative. Like, all women are beautiful. No, I can come say, nah, man. How can you honestly say how all women are beautiful? Have you met every woman?
Of course.
You never met an ugly woman. You never met a woman you wasn't attracted to. You never met a woman that had a bad personality, act all skank and stuff. You mean tell me, how can you say all women are beautiful? Get out of here. Let's be real. See
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's easy
Yeah.
to fall into
Yeah.
that.
Paint the picture. Paint the
You
picture,
know,
sir.
so I'm get. Do I listen to it? Yes. Do I try to pick out little nuggets? Yes. Will I fall into the trap of saying and stereotyping every
Hmm.
woman? No. Will I stereotype every man? No.
Hmm.
Because I'm really fed up with this.
Okay.
Not to the fact that we just keep categorizing. Then look, guess what happens? We try to next thing you know, when some lady on the algorithm says all men, or a man, another man on the algorithm says all men that are example, men
Mm.
hate women. That's a generalization. Are there men who hate women? Hell yes. But we between our lack of emotional intelligence and our own instabilities and the desire that I'm a man, so I got to defend my gender. We start running with it. That's some
Mhm.
bull. Da da da. We always automatically go on a defensive. And what happens when you go on defensive?
Yeah.
You want to shoot the offensive out, like, oh, women
Yeah.
this, woman this, that.
Yeah.
Where's the love?
Of course. Do you think the conflict that we're speaking about here, men versus women, do you feel that it's personal for some individuals rather than situational for the moment that they're in? Because if we're talking about all women are beautiful and did some men think they're not, that sounds, it can be based on a personal level. Rather than the situation of meeting a woman who is attracted to you as well as you to her, therefore making it entirely beautiful.
Mm, yeah. So that was a lot.
That was two words. It's about
I missed a couple things. Hold on. Let me drink my
okay,
tea
okay.
in my data
There you
from
go,
real cup.
sir. Show that off. Dataformroom.com. Yeah.
So, hold on. Let me get some of these comments
Yeah.
out up here.
Yeah. Love James the poet.
So
Men are equally as emotional. Women just are more trapped into their emotions. More trapped. That's the one you can pin. I wanna revisit that. Yeah, that's a good one there.
so men are equally as emotional. True. Men are just more. Women are more trapped into their maybe he might be tapped into the emotions.
Okay. I give him that. I mean, typo.
Yeah, he might be.
Uh,
Because
little Twitter finger, a little
because
fast typing there. Easily.
yeah, because if you think about it though, yeah, they are women, and here I go generalizing.
It's just
There are
yeah.
women. Yeah,
That's how we speak. That's how we speak from the norm. We always just bring everything into the whole circle without even just saying, okay, pause for a second. Let me
but
make sure I get that out clear.
yeah, so true. But in a world where Love James said, yeah, it is tapped
Yeah.
into their emotions.
Okay, cool.
Um, but yeah, but in a world where we are not as emotionally elevated as we so called like to
Hmm.
think, we still are a victim to these emotions, these primal things where we just retreat. Maybe these traumas, I don't know. That's one for the dark therapist.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we this is what we're talking about. Then we can get even deeper into that. Man, I can go in on
Go
this.
in, sir.
Then we can start going because all that goes even to the gender roles. Miss, if Shamika the dark therapist, if he out there, said refrigerator.
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Shout
know,
out to Mr. J Diggs 74 there. Everyone outlook or opinion is based on their personal experiences. That is indeed true, sir. Appreciate the comments there. Yeah, that's indeed true.
yeah, but who personally has met everybody in the world?
Say that again. I want to make sure I heard you right.
Who's personally has met everybody in the world? For us to generalize gender,
Okay.
have you met
No.
everybody in the world? Have you met a quarter of a quarter of a quarter of a percent of the people in the world? Have you met a
No.
quarter of a
No.
percent of person in your
No.
city? Exactly.
Hmm. You hitting on something.
Mm, exactly. So what I'm saying is we so we are so broad, and then we are so
Hmm.
emotional, and all this fuels or promotes a
Yeah,
negativity. And we instead of getting the rose, we gonna we up here, we try here we are at date the front of real trying to pluck
mm.
weeds.
Okay. So you
You dig what I'm saying?
getting the bad ones
So
out the bunch.
right. So we try to promote for the growth of the rose as we dig through all these weeds and trying to cultivate the soil.
But that's heavy as a hand that wears a crown. That's what you have to do. You're going to have to, on this platform, battle those divisions, as Hardcore Healing P says here. We just can't feed into it, but we have to battle it. It's going to be a uphill fight. It's going to seem like you're overwhelmed when the negative outweighs what you're attempting to do. But as long as we continue this, hopefully more and more people will add this to the algorithm so that it becomes the focal point. It becomes a positivity that we speak about. And it kind of slowly over time dilute the negativity that's running rapid right now.
Yeah. And I just wish more people could switch the mindset of I don't want to hear that
Mm,
part. Let me hear the light, you know, or let me balance the bad with the good. Just because you got some bad experiences, because think what the algorithm do is it's a I won't call it a drug, but it's like it's gonna maybe heighten the emotion you already
yeah.
got. If you just came out some bad relationships and then somebody might did you
Hmm.
wrong, and you seek comfort in somebody who's been through similar things in the
Hmm.
algorithm. I don't keep feeding you this. It's not gonna feed you the way out the hole. It's gonna feed your way to keep you in the
Yeah.
hole.
Yeah.
You know, ask me how to feel good. You know, it's
But you're talking about emotional intelligence. Am I understanding you correctly? The person has to
all of
be
that.
emotionally understanding of the situation that's in front of him. Yeah, we can expect for people to not feed into the algorithm, but that person has to understand what is being presented and then choose a different route because they just like, okay, I'm just gonna for this one time, I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon, and then they're like, oh, okay, and I'm gonna do it again, and it's continuous because that's within that person. Their intelligence needs to be answered for.
Yeah. And honestly, man, are we choosing the red pill or the
Mm,
blue pill?
man, Matrix.
Yeah, because it is now it's become a version of a matrix of do I want to am I comfortable in this bad in this dark place where I say, man, all women gonna cheat on you. You know, why should I give a damn?
Mm,
You know, it ain't no different from me saying, well, it is different. Let me say this: always generalizing.
okay.
All women gonna cheat on you. And then if we keep talking
Hmm.
that way, it doesn't make it
Yeah.
no better. All women watch true life crime videos and shows. All men want to play sports. Hell, all men want to walk around farting in the bed.
Yeah.
That's just what men do.
Yeah.
No, it just we take our
Hmm.
experiences and we generalize it. And on the other end, we always because it may not apply
Hmm.
to us, we want to take offense to it.
Mm,
And I'm very guilty of that shit. But this is what I'm saying though. But I'm also got to look at myself and say, "Hey, pause,
yeah.
fella. Get out your feelings." Like Love James said, men are emotional too.
Oh, yeah.
Get out your feelings. Get in your logic and get to the point where hold on. Be a be an adult. I was about to say be a
Hmm.
man. No, be an
Hmm.
adult and get with the program. So can you read some? I'm about to put some more
Go
comments up
ahead,
there,
sir.
my
Who are we
man.
starting
So
at?
what's my said what?
Keisha Washington, she says, I agree. It's so much negativity online and damaged people spreading tips that are not helpful. The good is buried in the algorithm.
Man,
Yeah, it is buried.
and because the algorithm sells.
Hmm.
I mean, that bad is more so that more people looking at it. All right. Uh Hardcore Healing Pen Coach says we keep going because whether it's 1 or 1 million, we truly believe in the power of
Yes,
positivity.
yes,
Man, we gotta we go well, I don't say we're gonna save someone, but we're gonna influence
yeah.
someone
You gotta
at the
cash that out.
beginning. Then we're gonna influence when you go influence two, then we're gonna influence four. We may not beat the negative, but damn it, we gonna go swinging. We swinging hardcore up
Yeah.
in here. All right. With at Hardcore said, Marquisha wants absolutely the good is buried because you just
No, I
read
didn't
that.
read that. This is a new one. Absolutely, the good is buried because so many are inundated with negativity, and it's sad. We're going to keep pushing through. We appreciate your support. You show up anytime you can. Yes, yes,
Mm,
yes.
right
Snaps.
on. So, and I'm going in on this because my algorithm started showing it. I was like, yo,
Hmm.
started showing it because, like I said, I look at it, but I need more. I need a balance. I want fuck a balance. I need more positive and a little negative. You know,
Yeah.
you can't eat a dish that's nothing but hot sauce or nothing but
No,
cayenne.
no, that's too much fire.
Yeah, it's too much fire.
Yeah.
You know, I maybe look for some little spice, but no, don't take the dish over.
Yeah, you can't handle all that. You
I
can't handle
and
all
I
that.
it's and as much as I gone through and the things I have seen, the heartbreaks I have,
Hmm.
if I was let that rule me, I could not be, subject to my marriage. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
If all that stuff that happened in the past made me who I am in a negative way, I c- I will be that grumpy old man.
hmm, yeah,
You know, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm grumpy enough as it is, but not because of I'm not gonna be grumpy because of what the algorithm makes me.
of course, of course.
I'm a one thing I will always do, it's just who my nature, is show compassion.
Hmm.
I'm going to show compassion. I'm going to show some sort of positivity, you know, and the best way to fight negativity is with positivity. You fire and water. Something's gonna give. Either fire go out or you're gonna get some steam.
Yeah, you're still going to. So let me ask this question: when you catch yourself, um, or the algorithm catch you, how do you then change the narrative to positive if you feel like the algorithm is coming on too strong for you?
Well, hell, first thing you're gonna do is you gotta stop. Like, hold on. Let me think a minute.
Mm-hmm.
One, you can't be talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
Two, you gotta value look like, hey, this shit is just entertainment.
Yeah.
Because just like everybody, a lot of people in the world, you grew up around the old men. They told more lies than truth.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know, back then it was giggles. It was lies for giggles. Now it's lies for clicks.
Mm.
Remember that.
Yeah.
And this is how we gonna stop the negative part of it. We need to say, hold on. One, they ain't talking about me. Two,
Hmm.
they we don't know this ain't published facts, you
Yeah.
know. And I was and so check this out. And this was the crazy part I was thinking today on the ride home. Even because like you know how they keep talking about Charlie Kirk and all that stuff, don't
Mm.
cancel us. Um, the more you want to go find out about this cat,
Hmm.
the more you're approving his ratings that's going to his family to promote. The algorithm don't know you're not for this person or against this person. You just know you clicking on it, and it will keep showing you that
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
it's negative or positive. Or the algorithm don't know. Just like click. Okay, this is what you want. Click.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We. I get frustrated because it's so much the other BS that we gotta keep struggling to. Like even then, don't accidentally click on something or you walk away from your phone. You walk away from your phone and be some BS that come around and the algorithm think you
Yeah.
like this.
The whole system is designed, like Mr. J. Diggs said here. I believe that all negative exists to push people like us towards healthy, positive relationship, and that is a amen. Because once you realize what is happening and the system is attempting to accomplish, you can, as Marcus said, pause, take a step back, and reflect, and go the opposite direction. Go towards the light, towards the positivity, get some mental clarity. Put your phone down if that's what's causing you the stress. I mean, do something other than what is presented in front of you.
Thank you for reminding us because we forgot the damn obvious. Put your damn phone down.
Put the phone down.
Put the
Erica
phone
Badu said, "I can make you put your phone down." So if she could do that, I'm putting the phone down.
down. Coming from a single man, huh?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Erica Badu, you heard that right.
Yeah. Hey, but no, put the phone down. Stop
Yeah.
for a second.
Yeah.
When is the last time? Matter of fact, we need to reflect. The last time we put our phone down and say, "I don't even look at that damn phone."
Yeah.
I know ain't nothing going. When you're bored, and this is something I'm starting to try to do now. And I was told this by my wife. Sometimes you gotta sit with yourself.
Mm. I do that every day. So
Yeah, go outside, look at this, look at the sunrise, or look at the sunset. You know,
yeah, take my
and I
camera with me.
and I get out in the morning. Sometimes I do that. Or sometimes I may just sit in the car and just look, and I don't need the phone. Just look.
Yeah.
Even on traffic days, sometimes you sit in traffic. Just look. There's a tree right there.
You bring
Look
up
at the
something
green.
funny. I was driving on my way to work this morning and I look because I'm in an SUV, so it sits higher than cars that sit lower. And I happened to look to my left and I saw a lady, she was in traffic. The traffic wasn't moving fast, but we were moving and she was on her phone scrolling while she was driving with her knees. And I'm like, if you can't even focus on driving, just the instance of driving, whether it be 5 or 10 minutes, however far you got to go, but you have to then buy into the algorithm because that algorithm is going to cause you to have a wreck.
Mm,
And you can't focus on even doing the simplest task without
the simplest.
the simplest of tasks, which is driving, focusing.
You know,
Yeah.
why do we have to have video now when we're driving?
Insurance purposes, but beyond that,
Yeah, think about it. Probably, I would imagine when the car first came out and they started talking about putting radio in there, they probably said, "No, it's going to distract drivers."
yeah. Yeah.
Or when cell phone came out, no, don't be on your phone; it can be distracted driver. Now we're
Yeah.
watching whole TikTok and YouTube videos on your phone while you're driving.
That's dangerous. Dangerous. Buying into the algorithm,
Yeah,
feed into the negativity, feed into the cause of why people are frustrated about people who are driving because they're not reflecting on the positivity, which is if everybody would just focus to getting from point A to point B. You have plenty of time to hopefully check those messages.
yeah. And
Yeah,
just think about in the back, like you were saying, the original topic.
yeah,
We subconsciously hearing this negative BS about relationships and men against
mm,
women,
yeah,
you know, and
the
This
turnout.
will be nothing that pisses me off. Hot damn, I'm going.
Let's go, man.
Let me see. Yeah, shit. So nothing.
Peel that top back.
Yeah. When these people, and I'm gonna say these people, damn it. Then when these people do it, they're gonna pick the dummies, the one who on a lesser intelligence scale, and you want to talk shit to them.
Ooh.
Don't spit your ideas to somebody who barely know how to put the fucking shoes on and talking about I ain't that type of person. Yeah, you stupid ass. No, get you some real intelligent people who been through some things, who maybe been through school, has some good life experiences, who speak intelligent, who carry self accomplished emotional feats as well as
Mm.
successful things in life. Come battle those people. Don't get no dummies
Oh, they can battle
who just
those
want to look on
people.
and get on camera because they think they're cute
Those
or they
people
think handsome.
outsmart them. They'll
Yeah,
outsmart them and really put the positivity on them, and that will then make them get even more negative because they don't have any comeback to the intelligent human.
yeah. And so guess what? And these are the same people who when they try to find a mate, they try to find somebody they can dominate.
Mm.
Not somebody who can elevate with,
Yeah.
communicate, rely on.
Say
They
it again,
so
sir.
they want to dominate and call it that person. No, that's
Mm.
somebody who trying to you want somebody to feed the ego or whoever you think you want to be.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Mr. Negativity, and I can be negative to this person who because they have some self-esteem issues.
Mm.
And I'm a kid, and they're gonna foster my stupid ass beliefs, and I'm gonna keep talking about it. And if I
Mm.
find somebody who don't agree with me, who's of intelligence with me, you're not gonna be on my feed.
Because you don't agree.
Right. You know who I want? I ain't gonna lie. You know who I like to listen to who's very intelligent but got that fire,
Who is that?
and not necessarily relationship wise. It's like give me a Jasmine Crockett, and I'll put her on any platform. Let her go in.
Oh yeah, she is very highly intelligent
Yeah,
and always puts a positivity twist on it that
right.
can be reflected upon.
She, when if dating firm the real was anything other than relationship, she would be a role model for it.
See if you can get her on the show, man. You should reach out and to make that happen, sir.
I don't know. She make phone. I don't want my wife to be that because she make phone love with that smile.
Oh man. Oh my god, you fall into the algorithm already. Look at
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Black on black crime. Come on
Black on
now.
black. My babe said, Don,
She said,
I have Erica Badu on the line, but are you sure none of the men can't come back? Okay.
I know, right? I better pause on that. I be having twists in my hair and
Oh,
tie-dye shirt, so but I be high as a kite, so
walk around playing the flute.
I know, right? She be a new music instrument here. Let me get on that. Uh, all right, sir.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
There's a comment here by a hardcore healing pen because it definitely hits me hard here. She says, "When we heal, we don't compromise our peace and joy. We gotta heal as a community."
Right on.
Deep.
And that, so let's talk about community for a second.
Yeah.
Let's
Speak
talk
on
about it. I'm gonna twist it a little bit.
it. Okay.
We often look at community, how strong the black community was in, years past.
Who? Yes. Yes.
And I believe that we were stronger as a black race,
Yeah.
as in unity in years past. Did we have problems and traumas? Yes. I would love to take the good part of that, the unity and the community and about us with the
Yeah.
healing knowledge and foresight, the insight, the emotional insight we have now, and mix that together. Because there was negative things that we had in our families. We talked about things. We talked about things that we can't talk about outside the family, outside the house. Certain things that should never leave the house.
Mm-hmm.
Certain things we had to keep in the closet people had to keep in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
Those are traumas that was years and generations ago as well.
Yeah.
But let's take the healing from those traumas,
Mm-hmm.
mixed with that we know today, mix it with the community and independence of that, mix it together.
Mm-hmm.
We can do the same thing about maybe even doing our relationships and about this battle of negativity. Let's take the good parts of it to the good parts now and mix it together. And hell, mix the red and orange Kool-Aid. What you gonna get? A new flavor.
Mm-hmm.
You still gonna put enough sugar and it's gonna
I don't know
swallow.
about orange Kool-Aid, but go ahead.
Oh man, hey, you mixed a little bit here and there.
That's the package you left in the store. You get no orange Kool-Aid.
Or whatever. You drink a Thursday. Don't get me
Thursday,
with that.
I'll get off brand.
You get the
Right
Thursday.
What the hell that was?
You didn't get the one that was 25 cents. You got the one that was 15 cents. You had a coupon for it. Don't play with me.
15 packs for 10 cents. That's what I was getting. You had to put so much sugar in there, it didn't even taste like Kool-Aid.
And I can't even drink that stuff now. If some kids and young folks make some Kool-Aid and put that sugar in, I couldn't drink it.
It's not good for older adults. No, we can't handle that.
Not good for diabetes. Not good for young adults. Not good for kids. That's why I said, once again, we need to take some of the knowledge we have now and implement it from the stuff we had then. We might be better off.
We are better off as we grow. It's just that somehow the negative is amplified for monetary reasons, and that then excites a small crowd of individuals to follow along, because for money they then sell their souls, record deals, whether it be trying to be a movie star, and then they get sold out on the block and can't come back.
Yeah. And that's what we're doing now. We're really casting couches for clicks.
Black casting couch, he said, the black couch.
Yeah. What are we doing? I'm just saying that I am, to go back to what we talked about, I'm just so tired. I'm actually tired of it. And we could talk about it, the negative stuff that we might have saw, in general conversation. But the problem is it dominates.
Is it because the product that's being produced or supported to be produced, the machine behind is such domineering that it's overpowering? Do we have the same on the positive side that can match that?
So
the machine.
What the way I could debunk that one, I won't say go against that one. If more people want the positive, the machine will gear toward the positive. That's just how economy works.
Yeah.
You're a program manager. What the people want, the people get, because they're gonna drive it.
You make a good point, and we are pushing forward towards that positivity. We do it every day in our lives, from the aspects of wanting better opportunities, work-wise, better situations for our kids, better communities for our people to live in. We are pushing for and towards that. It's a daily battle. I'll give you that. A struggle. We can't lay down on the job for.
And this is what we can't lay down on the job, and our daily struggle at Dirty From the Real is trying to keep this positivity going and heal. We talk about it from one angle, and the ladies talk about it from another angle.
We gotta,
like pool. We're gonna get some. We gonna get that cue ball in there.
Rattle. Take a couple quarters, but it's gonna get it there.
We gonna get it. I see you, babe. We'll leave time for on the spot.
Put that in there.
Yeah. You know what? So what do you think something negative? Matter of fact, anybody out there, give me something that's that especially ladies, give me something that's negative that you towards all men that seem to be generalized. You know, we did earlier. We talking about women are emotional, or women, or some another generalization. All women want to be right.
Ooh.
That's a generalization.
Yeah, okay.
Just shut up and take it. All women, y'all all think they're right.
Okay.
You know, if we think about it, these are generalizations. There,
Yeah.
and what happened with the generalization? We put all women into that
Yeah.
category.
Even ones that we haven't even speaking with yet, we're already assuming just from across the room looking at them.
Yeah, just give them some flowers. They'll be all right. They'll get over it.
Nah.
Oh, she'll forgive you. You good? You know. Matter of fact, here go one right here. Let's talk
Okay.
about it. Let me bring it up on the screen for
Mm-hmm.
us.
All men cheat. All men lie. All men have a bunch of kids. Ooh, that's
Hmm.
that's 3-4 in one sentence there.
Yeah. Zzz. But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Do all men
No,
cheat?
no.
No. All men lie? No. But we tend to like, okay, guess now we say if a lady comes to us, me and you are out there at the lounge, right? We
Mm-hmm.
smoking. And when the ladies we talking, ladies talking about comes, man, all men cheat. That's exactly that look right there. You be like,
Wait.
now you feel you gotta defend not only you but your gender.
Mm,
Instead of saying, she probably right in her experience that most men that she ran across are
mm-hmm.
cheaters. And instead of us saying, yeah, there are men who out there who cheat, and there's a lot of probably is way too many men out there cheating. You know, that may be a true statement for you, but I think we should just look at it like, okay, but let's talk about the men who may be that are missing that you might have missed. Not to say she's looking for a
Mm-hmm.
man who's not a cheater, but you could say no. You could say, oh, yeah, a lot of men cheat, but I've been married almost a year, and I haven't cheated on my wife. Don't plan on cheating on my
Yeah.
wife. You know, I know if I want to cheat on my wife, there's something wrong with my marriage. Maybe I need to examine that. Maybe we can start having that
Mm-hmm.
dialect instead of me being offensive.
Mm-hmm.
All men lie. I'm sorry that you got a lot. There are men who lie. We understand. I understand that a white lie and a big ass lie is still a lie. But no, I go tell my wife where I'm at. I don't need to lie about things like that.
Yeah.
Why do I need to lie? Make them okay. All men have a bunch of kids. Man, that you ran across a bunch of kids. Damn, what's a bunch of
Yeah.
kids? I know there are no men who have kids. I know. Um, yeah, there are. I don't have any. I don't have any kids. I didn't reproduce, man. No, and I'm happy with
Mm-hmm.
that. Or yeah, you right. Yeah, and the circles that you're running, they probably do. And are they? But the great thing is there are a lot of men who have a bunch of kids and who are taking care of their children,
Yeah.
who are being strong father
Yeah.
figures, and those are the ones we like to celebrate. Maybe we need to start flipping this. I'm like, so man, when last time you seen a father and daughter walking down the street having fun holding hands?
Mm.
When last time you seen? I just saw some. I just saw the other day. You know, the little girl looking at her daddy, my daddy, and
Mm-hmm.
smiling. Have you? When the last time you went to a kid's athletic game and you saw men in the in the stadiums?
Yeah.
Those are fathers. I don't have to sit next to. I don't have to sit next to the person who I'm probably mating
Mhm.
with to enjoy my
Of
child.
course.
Let's look. We need to look at our lens, clean our glasses, and then change our lens.
Wise words, sir. Wise words.
So we need to change the narrative, and then when it comes our way, and then this is something I'm gonna start practicing. If flip, we're gonna flip it, just like politicians flip shit all the time. Let's flip our negative into a
Yeah.
positive.
Let's get them on
You
my
know,
side.
yeah, because I see a lot of BS in
Mhm.
life. I see a lot of negative in life, but I'm not gonna negate the positive I have. The positive, hey, I got every day I can come home to a roof over my
Mhm.
head, lights on, and food in the
Yeah.
refrigerator. It may not always be what I want to eat in there, but I'm not gonna be hungry. Obviously,
You got to be grateful.
gotta be grateful. You know, we could talk about high ass mortgages and rents and everything. I'm fortunate enough I have a source of income that can sustain me and my wife, and vice versa, that we can live above a poverty
Mhm.
line. Those are things that we have to learn to flip. I'm just I'm just tired of negativity. Every time I turn and click on it, you know, and I don't want to say it's always coming from the opposite gender. It comes from the same
Oh
gender.
yeah.
Stop. And one of the ways we're gonna stop this is stop looking at is taking offense to everything, and that's the hardest part. That is the hardest part to me. Stop taking offense to every damn thing. If it don't concern you, why are you letting it get under your skin?
Mm.
And I'm still working on it. I'm just tired of like the bashing of each other.
Yeah.
So we just got to do what we got to do, because damn, we can't go around with all looking all crazy.
Shouldn't
To my one, I want somebody fix your damn face. Then you matter of fact, fix your attitude first, and your face will
There you go.
follow.
Lead with a smile.
Yeah. No, if you just want to be funky, be funky. Oh, shit, don't bring it here.
Nobody want to be funky, man. Come on.
Talking about
Oh,
attitude. I ain't talking about the
okay.
funky. I ain't talking about the funk. Stank funk.
The rebirth of the funk. Huh?
Baptized in the funk. All right, so I think we need to get ready to get this on the spot segment. You
Let's
think
do
so,
it,
Don?
man. Let's do it. There's some
We're gonna.
questions loaded up already for us, man. Rapid fire.
Yeah. So our on the spot segment is where you out there in the chat, you can shoot Don and I a question, and we going or a statement. We're going to address it. We don't know what you want to say. We don't. We just gonna go off the dome and from the soul.
Yeah.
This is what we
Yeah.
do. You know, get it. Put us on how I call it, on the spot, because you gonna put us on the spot. All right. Let me find and a 3, a 2,
Hit it.
and a 1. Right on. So, Don, while we wait for him to queue up on things on the spot, what you got? What you think about tonight's topic?
Today's topic always make me think into the positive on the aspect of what I'm doing and how I'm presenting myself. I can't say that I'm perfect, but whenever I do something that is looked at as negative or even said as negative, I do appreciate those that point that out, because I will self reflect and make corrections on the fly, on the spot, to make sure that it doesn't present itself like that going forward.
Hmm. I'm with you, because now correcting it on the fly and at that moment, I'm not that good yet.
Okay. But you still can work on it, man. You got to stay strong, my brother.
No, I'm gonna still
Okay.
work on it. I'll put when you write in pen. Sometimes all you can do is put some white out and write over it. But a mistake was still there.
Okay. Question of the night. Do y'all remember the conversation at Blowing Smoke? There was a guy that came to several of those conversations and he always repeated the same thing. You familiar with that, Marcus?
So
Oh,
yeah,
there was a second. There was a second part to the question. Okay. I'll never marry again for a woman. Never marry again for a woman to take my money. Don't all feel that your past hurt has hindered you in any way currently, and seeing the opposite sex as bad or negative. Okay. Oh, so the question is, don't y'all feel that your past hurt has hindered you in any way currently? You want to jump
all
on
right.
that, sir?
Yeah, let me read it
Okay.
real quick again because I was copying and pasting. All right. I'll never marry again a woman to take my money. Don't all feel that way. Past hurt has hindered you in any way currently, and seeing the opposite sex in a bad or
Mm,
negative. So currently, not really, no. But could it have took a bad turn? Yes, because we all have. I won't say all, but a lot of us have because have had bad relationships where you was things were done to you or you felt was done in a negative light that you didn't
mm,
deserve, that led to the downfall of relationship, or that that maybe you got cheated on multiple occasions. Maybe you like I said they took your money.
mm,
One of the things that happens when you are in a long term relationship, your finances go down. You a lot of times you take a financial dip. You gotta build yourself back up because you invest a lot of time, but a lot of money, especially in a marriage. Now, why would I go back into a marriage and with the mindset of like this is gonna happen again? They're going all she's gonna do is either cheat on me or take advantage of me, not or change on me. Those are the bad negative things that will come that could have came in my mind. Any but that's been an
mm.
excuse.
Okay.
I'm not and if I was to go into my current marriage with that, I wouldn't have a current marriage for long.
Gotcha.
Also, and another thing is when people say things like that, they never have taken time to look at themselves and see what the fuck they did to contribute to a downfall of
Mm,
relationship. We need to look at our first self first. Okay, let's take advantage. The woman cheated on you, or your partner cheated on you. Was it all their fault? Was there something lacking that you should have contributed to the home and or to that relationship? Is there something that that they was asking you, pleading for, crying out to, that you just subconsciously or willfully ignored? There's things that cheating ain't just for always pleasure.
mm,
It could be something that is missing. So we have to take a look at that first. And that's what I need to do. Am I still do certain things? Yeah. So I recognize that, but I'm not going to my in my marriage saying this happened last time and I expect you to do it.
mm.
I'm going to. If this is another question. I should have brought this up one time in another topic, but um, yeah, I gotta have me a safety net in case this don't work out. So I need to have me some money that she don't know
Mm.
about, just in case she pull some shit,
Hmm.
or vice versa. I had an aunt one time tell me years ago. Matter of fact, when I first got out of the Navy, or around that time I was getting ready to get out of the Navy, she said, "Marcus, all women got money to set aside." like, for real?
Mm.
But now, if I imagine me take that generalization,
Okay.
and I could now, and I'm in my current marriage, my only marriage, my forever marriage. I don't make it seem like I was just a temporary thing, baby. I love you. Um, um. Now, if I take that mindset in my marriage right now, and my babe say, Marcus, I need $200 because I gotta get this done for the house, or or I need some gas. Hey, can you go put some gas in the car? I had to do this, and I'm running a little short. And if I took that mindset, like, take some money out your stash that you got, I don't know about, that you hiding from me. You see what I'm saying? I need that's like, and I know because we communicate. She's not doing that.
Okay.
But I'll be categorizing and bring some stuff in that from a past trauma, and back to the thing of categorizing all women.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, my bad. I took some
Oh
time
man,
on that
you
one. Go
was
ahead.
going deep, man. You was in your feelings there. So try to address the question from my standpoint. Past hurt has hindered you in any way currently. I'm going to say, in my younger years when I wasn't matured yet, past hurt did hinder me because I tried to use it as a leverage, as a get back or payback. The mature side of me had to self reflect, self assess, and say that's not the way to carry that forward. You can't carry hurt. You can't carry previous um, transgressions and say this is what I want to, what I don't want going forward. You have to allow. To me, you have to allow the relationship to unfold as it is. You will see green flags, you will see red flags, and how you address those, how you adapt to those will determine if you're capable of handling situations or scenarios that require attention, that requires conversation, that requires communication. Then you can see if this can be, even though we try to say not if this can be something that you can correct, not necessarily saying you're fixing the person. You are saying, is this something we together as a couple can overcome? Can we accomplish our goals by focus on something that has come up and caused a situation to occur? And once you understand that, me going forward, I never look at any situation, whether it be the next situation. I'm never looking back at what was in the past or what was negative about it, because I'm coming in with fresh eyes. I'm coming in with an open mindset. I am being vulnerable to scenarios that I may have not experienced before, or even open to situations that may cause me, as Mark has indicated, when you're in a, I'm not married, but if you're in a relationship, it does cause a financial strain. You have to be able to put in the exact same effort that you expect out of it. So I'm going in with all eyes open, all wallets open. You just have to allow yourself to be in the moment and live in that moment and not worry about what happened 10 years ago and never move forward.
Mm, I agree. I like it. I
Yeah.
like a lot. I really do. Good
Yeah.
words. And then she also puts, how did you prevent the bitterness, and what is your advice for anyone that carries that? So we talked about in our statement, we talked about the bitterness, going open eyes, taking a look at ourselves.
Mm.
Our advice to anyone that carries it is, you got to let that stuff go. First thing you want to do, look at, maybe like, okay, you carry some business. Stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
Pause.
No Diddy. Pause.
Yeah, pause. Yeah. Remember any bitterness that you carry, and especially when you're dating somebody, it is contagious.
Mm.
I say this a lot. If you're damaged and I don't mean that some crazy way, but if you're not at your best or working to heal who you are,
Mm-hmm.
you will take somebody else down,
Mm-hmm.
and you wouldn't affect them with that bitterness unless they know how to pull up, say, and now and the advice I would get is stop, pause, take a look. Why am I still bitter? What am I looking for now? Why is this other person still has the effect on me, messing, making me bitter?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's still to me, I'm thinking that's still a form of control.
Ooh.
If what you did to me 4 years ago is still making me feel this way now, that's still a form of control, that you have some part of me, and they ain't even thinking about you probably.
Or just trauma.
Yeah, you got, so you have to learn how to figure out how to release it. And one way is stop with the algorithm.
Mm.
Stop the algorithm. Don't your bitterness. Don't let bitterness in on your algorithm.
Yeah.
Metaphorically and social medially. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's a word, but you know what the hell I mean.
Social media.
Social
It's a
media.
word now. It's a word now. My take on that, if you don't mind me interjecting here, to prevent the bitterness is to find a positive outlet, something that's creative, something that takes that negative energy and puts it into a positive spin. You take up painting. I like to write. I am a writer, author, poet, as those that know. So I'm taking any trauma, any hurt, I'm gonna put a positive spin in the form of written words so that it becomes something beautiful that can then carry to someone else who may have been in the same situation and need a positive outlook, a positive reflection. So now you're doing two things that are great. You're releasing things that control you or give you a negative feel, and then you're giving back to those who may have been in the same situation and need something to look forward to.
Hmm. I like that. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can release it by doing something that you like to do.
Yeah.
You know, or in addition, I won't say, or in addition, surround yourself with people that's more positive.
There you go.
You
Change
know,
your circle.
change your circle. You know, if you if if you're the only bitter one in a group of positive people, they probably gonna want you around. But guess what?
Yeah.
It may force you to look at yourself, or force you to say, "Okay, this ain't that, or it ain't bad." So I'm thinking it. I think it is.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm looking at, all this is some good stuff. Uh, um, the negativity has got. We have to force the negativity out the algorithm.
Yeah.
Force the negativity out the algorithm, and this and as as somebody in my household like to say, do better.
Yeah. So, interject here again. One of the things I've done to force the negativity out the algorithm is within the past several weeks. Every morning, I write several pieces of poetry, and I post them almost like blog style on my IG. There is information that I feel is valuable to someone who wants something to uplift them, just like a cup of coffee in the morning before they get on the road to travel to work or get their day started. So at jr.lily publications on IG, if you want some positivity, read that page every morning because I'm constantly posting and giving that aspiration that we're talking about here.
All right, so Don, this is what we're going to do. Before we do that, Mike McKewiston, that's great advice. As I've always thought of bitterness and being someone who doesn't know how to heal and grow. That advice will help many.
You're
As we
welcome.
take it out, you can you read a piece from this morning? You got it available?
Oh yeah, let me
Take
pull
us
it up
out.
real quick to take you out with something real quick. This is one that it was from today. This is how deep it is. Let me pull it up here. So it says here, you were the painting, you were the silence. I'm sorry, start over. It says, you weren't the painting, you were the silence I heard between the brushstrokes when creating the Mona Lisa in my thoughts.
Mm, I like that one.
Yeah,
And I think with that powerful piece, I think we out.
yeah.